Hello again. My name is Alan Cook, and I'm back here on the YouTube to tell you all about the Mona Lisa, the lover, and one of Leonardo's uh, drawings. The pointing walking lady is the way I put her. I don't know much about her right yet, but I will probably know everything about her before I'm done studying. Now, this image here is an x-ray of me, Dion, which is the lost painting which I found and I've owned for many years. It's been the biggest talk. This is the Mona Lisa, as the world knows, is a single portrait. Mine's a duet. And I want to show you another find. I have tons of finds, but this is what we call number 5 of like 80, but this is number 5 that I have to kind of fix. But let me show you where she arrives, which is going to be slightly to your lesser seeing, but it will be highlighted more on the gray x-ray. If you actually butter up right here and you actually put her here, she lines up in the shoulder, as you see, and she's giving him a hug, and it lines up perfectly. Now, if you move her across this way, she will line up when she walks. She will line up to where she highlights more right here in this lighter image, and I've actually seen that in the background. You will also see where the V will line up in between them, and her hand matches 100% in the fit of the opening, and it's going to show on the x-ray there how it just wraps perfectly around. I don't know for sure, but I do believe he's identifying that he is she. I've got to keep an open mind on Leo. Or she loves he. And maybe she is he and she is he's. I'm learning. We're going to find out. I'm sure there's 10 million questions. Okay, now I'm going to show you the same image in the x-ray. Moves across, and you see right here how it fits. Now if you pay attention to this triangle, and this triangle is in this triangle area also. So right here is here. And then when you take this and you move it across, you're going to see how the triangle is going to match up. Now it's over the face right now. It's pointing and following the line. Whoops. It's hard to slide it sideways. And bam. And it fits. And he gives you a movement of slight. If you see how it lines up, he gives you a movement of slight, so when she walks, she shifts in her eyes. So you'll see it going across, and you see how the lines cut. Now I got another x-ray. It's going to show in a different way, slightly. Okay, now I take this, put this over here, and I take this x-ray, and I move this x-ray over, and it's a little, each x-ray could be 100 different levels, easy, maybe thousands, depending upon which way you produce the x-ray to give stronger strengths of penetration. But when you move this across, as you see how things are changing, then you see how this goes, and you see how this fits. Oops, a little too high. And it fits right in the triangle and pointing to the top. Okay, there's also, when you look at my x-rays of my others, you will see that there's arrows. These are lines with an arrow. He also has this triangle a lot in his artwork. And he was into birds, so if you take off her head, in a sense, cover it, just blocking it off, you will see that it's a bird. I tried showing that on several. So if I take probably this one and cover it, it looks kind of like a bird and an elephant head. And that's what he is. He's a cartoonist. So this isn't just it in this, what I'm trying to tell you. In other x-rays, that you can take the Mona Lisa, which I'll get into it. There's going to be a lot of repeats of longer or better or more detail. She will actually lie and be large enough to where her hands lie over the hat. See, this is the hat for you to understand. You see this particular piece is the hat. As you can see, the hat. When it's x-rayed and whatnot, and you blow up the Mona Lisa more, she actually lines up and rests on there, and he's serenading her. The same as in the Mona Lisa itself. And I'm getting a little to where I sound confusing because I'm saying the Mona Lisa, the Mona Lisa. They're both the same. This is the more mature Mona Lisa. This is the younger Mona Lisa. Look at it, it's a child. And that's a woman, developed beauty. Now, I will be showing you on my next YouTube, because it'll take a little bit of setting up, her walking across. And what you have to do is you have to make this one larger, and she goes somewhat around this size, and she walks across and follows the lines, and she shifts. And she fits 100%. I mean, 100%. Now, if you actually take a look again on some of these images, I'll give you an example. His image in her, before we go, that's a boat with a bunch of people in it. He's a cartoonist. He builds these things, and people are seeing things, and what they're seeing is what they're seeing. Okay, and in these images, when you go to turn them, you will find, like this particular, I'm going to, in some of my YouTubes, that little point is a Hemin. Back in the 1300s, they wore pointy hats for the diva women. That's a clown face. It's also a king looking. That's another crown right here with a person laying down here, and this person laying on top making love. In a lot of my YouTubes, you will find, and it'll get highlighted more, is that she's being loved all the way around on the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, no matter which way you turn her, she has this image in here, in here, in here, in here. No matter which way, she's being loved. That's why she smiles. She's being loved. His bushy mustache is is smirks her on kisses, covers within here, and gives her eyebrows because he moves across the room like this woman's going to. I'm going to be showing you how she moves across the room on my images. Now I'm going to also show you where my man fits on the Mona Lisa in my YouTubes. I've got about 80 YouTubes out right now. And if you want to study and know about Leonardo da Vinci's hidden art, look me up. I own one of his pieces. And I consider it the greatest duet painting in the world. I think some of the multi-billionaires that can afford it ought to buy it and put it in a museum and allow me to enjoy my life and do some studying and teaching some of their individuals and some tricks, and they can move on, or they can allow me to play along with it too. But I do want a massive higher end digital stuff. I want a 250 mega digital laser shot of it, that's for sure. And I want about 1,000 x-rays in different depth. So I'll probably have about 1,000,000 shots and 1,000 x-rays, and that's the only way that this thing can be really seen in every avenue. He's hit his work, and I don't even know if we even get probably 50% of his work out that way. He's got that much work. I want to say God bless. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube. Me, Dion. I got it listed under Leonardo da Vinci, Mona Lisa, me, Dion, M-I-D-I-O-N, Passion. And I put it all as one word. Sometimes I do split it, so there are some YouTubes floating out there without doing the right way in the sense of knowing how to log it. I'm learning, and I may have to word it. But at this time, I'm doing my best, and I want you to do your best. Say your prayers. God loves you. For the whole world, universe, and heavens. Amen.